Uh-oh. We've got a camera problem. Uh-oh. We've got a camera problem. Let's try. Oh, hey, there we go. You know what the camera problem was? Oh, hey, there we go. The camera problem was me not turning on the camera. Yikes. Yikes, friends and family. Yikes. It's it wouldn't be a stream if I didn't have some form of technical problem. And that wasn't even really a technical problem, let's be honest. That was me just being a dumbass. Just give me one sec. All right. We're back. Just had a couple of little things not quite where they should be. So I need to figure out a couple of things when I get some time in the next day or two here. Undoubtedly, I need to get a better start process for the stream. I said that last week, but this time I like really mean it. Because everything went well this time, and it still took like 6 or 7 minutes to start, and that's just too long. So need to figure out how to make that better. Yeah, need to improve on that one a little bit. I'm just curious. So what happened here? Oh, look at my Discord. It says that I'm live. That's pretty cool. If you're interested in joining the Discord, links in the just up there on the screen. I have to. I don't have enough followers at this stage to have like custom links and stuff. So what I did was I own casualgamer.gg. I own casualgamer.com too, but I own casualgamer.gg. And so I'm using that with shortened links for everything. So so then that means I can just, make it easier for people. If you want to go to the Discord, it's casualgamer.gg/Discord. If you want to go to the YouTube channel for the FM saves, it's casualgamer.gg. Sean plays FM. Casualgamer.gg/Twitch. So I've kind of got all that set up, which is handy. But yeah, so I just need a little. I think so. I'm using Botissimo for my chatbot, and I think that can actually do announcements on Twitter or something when I go live. So I kind of need to figure that out. And what I do with my existing process is that I try and separate out the links from the tweet so that people don't get spammed with 3 or 4 different tweets. So I'm live on this platform now. I'm live here because I think that looks kind of naff. So, yeah. So I'm doing that a little bit. But I need to improve that process. There's just a few things that are taking a little bit longer than I would have liked. And setting up the YouTube portion, because the YouTube API is not good. So the API for that Restream uses for Facebook and Twitch is really good. It's easy, but obviously the YouTube event API isn't very good, it doesn't let them integrate as tightly, and so as a result, I have to go in and add a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it doesn't even let you select your game and stuff there. You have to go in and manually do all that. So, yeah. It's taking me a little bit longer still than I would have liked, but it was a little bit easier today, except I forgot to turn the camera on because I'm a dumbass. But these things happen. Monday. So this week we'll stream Monday, Tuesday, and then probably on Sunday again. We won't stream Friday. Thursday is my son's birthday. And we've got my mother-in-law flying in. And she'll be with us for a couple days. So, yeah, I'm not going to just sort of say, okay. Because this office turns into like our spare bedroom as well. So the couch behind me kind of turns into a bed and stuff. And so she'll be in here. So it's not like I can sit there and say to her, hey, mother-in-law, you have to go sit downstairs for 3 hours while I stream on a Friday night. So that's not cool. So we'll skip Friday and we'll probably do Sunday instead. But yeah, I kind of wanted to stream yesterday. I just got busy a bit personally. I thought we had made some progress with the save, but I'm not convinced. September's, oh, hey Regina. Yeah, Zach will be 19 on Thursday, yes. I lost the track of the days. So we'll have a couple of days. We didn't quite know, don't quite know yet what the plan is for the whole birthday thing. Like, my mother-in-law will be here, so we'll do something, and Harriet's gonna make dinner. But I think her brother and his family and that are coming over. Yes, September 15th. That's right. Mexican Independence Day. So they'll come. I think my brother-in-law and his daughter are coming over, and will hang out with us, which will be kind of cool. And we bought a cake. What is a cake? Where is it? Can I bring up the cake? Hold on. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find the cake we bought. Ooh, it's very bright. Very bright screen. Where is it? This guy. This one. Why are you not coming up? Hold on. This. Whoops. So that's the cake we got him for his birthday. He doesn't know that yet. But it's a mixed chocolate with white buttercream. It has Oreo cookies on top and all kinds of other stuff. I personally wanted the chocolate sponge, but I was overruled. So my wife decided it would be a vanilla sponge. And so therefore, what I wanted was secondary to what she wanted. And she couched her it in terms of, this is what he would want, which I think was lies. But anyway, she got her way. So we'll do that. I'm not sure what else we'll do. No, it's just a sponge. There's nothing crazy about it. It's moist, but it's not drunken or anything like that. There's no liquor in it or anything. Um, I hate soggy cake. Any kind of moist, wet cake doesn't do it for me. I can't stand it. So they know better than to even suggest that. For Christmas, my mother-in-law and my wife and their family make this trifle, and it's got like brandy or some shit in it, and the sponge cake. Oh, like a trailer. Yeah. So it's got like a coffee liqueur in it. No, we don't do that because I can't stand any soggy cake. The texture, no, the texture is wrong, man. It just tastes awful. I just think no, I can't eat it. Just um I don't know. It's one of those things. Um there's always that one food that people have this dislike for, this distaste for. And for me, it's any kind of wet cake, any kind of soggy sponge. It just makes me kind of forget it. So I can't do that. But Zach likes Black Forest cakes, and we looked at a Black Forest, but then that other one, there was another one we looked at too, and it had, where is it actually? I'll bring that one up because that one was kind of cool. He wasn't involved in the choice. This is all sort of surprise for him. But we sort of looked at this. You'll actually like this, Regina. Where is it? Bring that over here. Bring that over here. I really need another monitor. So it was a piñata cake, where you open it up, and in the center there were hundreds and thousands and M&Ms and stuff and sprinkles, and so it's like a surprise on the inside of the cake, and we were gonna get that, but my mother-in-law is she has celiac. So she's actually gluten intolerant, like a real gluten intolerant person, not somebody who says it makes them bloated and fart. She actually has celiac, and so she eats gluten. She gets quite ill. So we can't have stuff like that because it it contains gluten. Whereas we can get the other stuff and we can get it gluten free. It's really difficult. Sometimes with Zach because his girlfriend has an egg allergy, so she can't eat anything with eggs, and so if we had her and my mother-in-law, it would have been no gluten and no eggs. We would have just had to eat the box or something, which isn't cool. Because I like eggs and gluten. I'm a savage. And, yeah, but the girlfriend's not coming for the birthday. So, there you go. I'm not sure how she feels about that. I'm not sure how Zach feels about that, but it's what it is. Don't dislike her, but it's a family thing. He's at her place this evening. So this is his birthday with her. Anyway, enough about Zach and his birthday. I just need him not to be sick. Because he works in the grocery store, so he works in like a big grocery store chain here in Australia called Coles. And he's a service manager, so he's kind of like, he oversees the checkouts and that. And so he deals with the customer service desk. So he deals with a lot of people. And every 2 or 3 months, some vermin customer comes in sneezing and blubbering and makes him sick. So every 2 to 3 months he has the flu. Hasn't caught COVID yet, which is really crazy considering thousands of cases roaming around. He works customer service at a grocery store and hasn't had COVID. So that's kind of goofy. But he has had the flu. He just had the flu. So I kind of need him not to get sick again. I told him tonight if the girlfriend sniffles, come home, because can't have you getting sick and giving it to his grandmother. That would be not ideal for her at her age. So she got sick last time she was here, which is bad. Not sure how she got it because none of us were sick. But anyway, she went home with the flu. She thought she had COVID again. She's already had COVID once, twice? Question mark? Can't remember. But anyway, she managed to pull through both times. Actually, she had COVID. She's 86. She's 86. She had COVID earlier this year. 3 days. She felt crummy. She felt bad for a day. Then she was kind of sick. Second day. Third day, she kind of felt bad. Fourth day, she was fine. Back on her feet. No problem. Just like nothing happened. I just kept saying, like, you know, if I ever get COVID, I want to get it like you, because actually I worked with a guy who got COVID, and he had no other symptoms, none. He lost his smell for a week, but he said beyond that, because I felt like $1 million. He goes, I basically got a week off work, felt really good, puttered around the house, and just couldn't smell anything. And he said, and then he woke up like Thursday evening or something, and he said he's having a nap. Went downstairs and his wife was making dinner, and he said to her, "Oh, that smells nice." She said, "You got your sense of smell back?" He goes, "Guess so." That was it. He was fine. And my boss got it in June, late May, early June, and he's really fit. Like he's a paddle boarder, and he's like super, super fit. He's a bit older than I am. He's like sort of mid to late 50s, but he's in really good physical condition. Runs and cycles and does all that stuff. And he was hit by a truck. He was sick for 2 solid weeks. Like the first week, he just said, I just didn't get out of bed. I just stayed in bed the whole week. And the second week, he just stayed home. He just felt like I'd been hit by a truck. So I kind of want the one like my buddy got, where you maybe have some smell problems for a few days and then you go back to normal. Noob has COVID now, or he's had it for about 2 weeks now. And he said the first week was not good. The second week, last week, he felt a little bit better, I think. And then, but he said this is like his 3rd week with it. He still feels like dog poop. So he's still not well. As well, I was talking to him a bit on the weekend. Harriet and I were playing some Plunder, and he jumped in Discord to say hello because we hadn't seen him in a while. And he was just saying he's still recovering from the coof, but he just said it's not a good thing. Because I think everybody knows some idiot who decided in the last 12 months, you know what, I'm just going to get this and get it over with. And, you know, started running around trying to lick doorknobs and stuff. And he was saying, like, that's a really bad idea. It's not a good idea. So, because he's not particularly well. But I was saying the other day on stream, one of the dudes I work with, he's had it 4 times. He was the first person I knew who got it last April. April 2020, when it first broke. And he told us on a work call he just got tested positive. And he's like, everybody on the call was like, shit, is he going to die? Like, we literally had no idea what was going on. So he had it then. He was really pretty unwell for a week or so. And then when Delta hit later that year, he got Delta as well. And then he was okay. He got over that reasonably well. He said that was just a bad chest infection. And then Omicron hit earlier this year. And he got Omicron straight away. Like, Omicron started raging around in Australia in January. He caught it straight away. And then in June, when we had an event at work and everybody got COVID except me. I just got the flu. Not sure how that happened, but anyway, I got the flu. Everybody else got COVID. And he got it again. He got Omicron for the second time in 6 months. So he's had COVID 4 times. I joke with him now and say, you know, apparently if you get it 3 times, you become infertile. And the more you get it, the higher your possibility of erectile dysfunction. And he just gets like, you just see his eyes bug out, right? He's like, no, that's not true. You're lying. Which, of course, I am lying, but it's still fun to hang shit on him. Again, he's another person I tell him, could you just maybe stop licking doorknobs? Like, what are you doing? Just run around, you know, licking strangers on the sidewalk or something. That's how you keep getting it. I can't work it out. But yeah, that was weird. In June, we had a work event, and it was in the office, and it was one of the few times I've had to go into the office in the last 2 years, right? And my boss got COVID. I got the flu, and like 6 or 7 other people that I know of, and there's probably more, got COVID at the same event at work, but I didn't. I got flu. Tested multiple times, did a PCR, the whole 9 yards. No COVID, just the flu. And but everybody else got COVID. So I don't know, man. Not sure why. So far, so good. I seem immune. But there you go. Yeah, we've had the flu this winter because it's winter here. We've had the flu multiple times. Zach and I've had it like twice. I had it twice in a month. So I got that one at work, and then I was okay for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and then I got sick again. Harriet's had the flu 2 or 3 times this winter as well. I think because we basically stayed indoors for 2 years, right? We didn't really go out or do anything for nearly 2 years. I think our immunity levels must have dropped to the flu or something. And so now we get everything except COVID. I don't know. We're due for that 4th shot, right? Our 2nd booster or something. We should apparently just go to a chemist or like a pharmacy or whatever, and they'll jab us. But we haven't really organized ourselves for that. I'm not sure. They're talking now about these special boosters for Omicron, and those becoming available pretty soon. So I don't know, man. I might just wait for that. Might see, give it another few weeks, and if they say, oh, you know, you'll be able to get an Omicron booster by Christmas or something, I'll just kind of hang out for that and see what happens. I don't know. We're getting into summer here, so we had our winter wave. Seemed to got lucky. So I think we'll, if we can wait and get the full Omicron booster, we might just do that instead. I don't know. But yeah, a few months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago, they said, oh, everybody over the age of 40 can get their 2nd booster now. Just go to a doctor or go to the chemist and they'll give you a shot. And I went to the doctor. I had an infection in my mouth, like under my tongue. It was really weird. My the glands under my tongue were infected. It's pretty unusual. And this doctor is like, I've never seen this before. He's an old man too. He's like nearly 70, right? He's been practicing medicine for 40 years, 50 years or something. He's like, I've never seen this before. He said, I know what it is. It's this, but I've never seen anyone actually have it. That's refreshing. And so he gave me some antibiotics. And while I was there, he's like, okay, so when your antibiotics is up, you can come back in. I'll give you your COVID booster. I'm like, sure, bro. I guess. Just never went back. I just don't know. I don't go anywhere, right? Like I rarely leave the house, which is quite funny. Like, today was the first day we went grocery shopping. Today? Yesterday. What day is it today? It's Monday. Did we go today? Yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. Far out, dude. Completely lost track of time. That's what happens when you don't go out. We went out grocery shopping yesterday, and we both forgot our masks. It's the first time I've been out without a mask on, probably, like really without a mask, doing like proper stuff. I can't even tell you since when. Probably a year. Like last year when we had no COVID this time of the year. Like none. Once we got over that huge problem in lockdown in sort of last August here in Australia, we got to like September, October or whatever. We got to November. Yeah, so it was not quite a year ago. It was about 10 months ago. We had no COVID. It was none. And so masks just went away. And so that was probably the last time I went outside without a mask handy. Today I just forgot. And then you sort of wander around, you don't really notice. It's 3/4 of the people in the stores don't wear them anymore, and it's kind of like returned to some form of normality. So I guess that's okay. That's good. Wasn't like I was sitting there going, I'm gonna die. It wasn't like that. Just went about business. Anywho, should probably get into some gaming now. Where are we at? What I really need now, what I really need right now is a third monitor. I need to have a third monitor go directly up there above my primary monitor, so that I can put OBS on there, and then I can have on my second screen, I can have like look at chat and stuff and make sure the streams are all happy and working and functioning and stuff like that. Because there's a lot going on. There's so many screens. Normally I would agree with you. We normally do wear our masks all the time, but just forgot and couldn't be bothered. Like, I think we got like left in the car, and it was like, oh, I could go back to the car, but that's kind of far. Like I don't mind the mask, to be honest. It doesn't really bother me. I'm not one of those people like, oh, I can't breathe. It just doesn't bother me. But it's just one less thing to think about, I guess. So, but I don't really go out that much, and I don't like people. So it's not like I'm going out chit chatting with strangers and talking to people and whatever. I just kind of stay away from them, right? So it's good for that. I often say, and people ask me about this, I'm like, man, I've been practicing and preparing my whole life for this kind of event. I hate people, and I like to be by myself and stay home. Like this is the Olympics of me. This is the Olympics for me. This isolation stuff. Yeah. See, that's what I kind of, yeah, I wanted to avoid that, right? I wanted to avoid that kind of anxiety. I think that there's a lot of people like that. So you're not alone in that. I talk to a lot of people who, when they go outside without their mask on, or they go outside in large crowds or whatever, they get really quite anxious. And they feel fairly awkward, and whatever else. And I didn't want that, right? I don't want that. I want to just kind of live normally and not worry about it and stuff. So, but you're not unique or weird or anything, because there are a lot of people who are like that. There are a lot of people who are very, very concerned and anxious and struggle now to go out without masks and social distancing and all that stuff. So I think it's just a matter of getting back to some level of normality, if possible. All right. Here we are. Where did we get to? So let's go look at the schedule. So we got 2 wins in a row. Yay us. And we've won 2 of our last 3 league matches, which is nice. In terms of our standings, we're in 11th, which is kind of mid-table. We need to pick up a couple of wins in a row to get into the sort of top tier and start being serious about contending for these 2 places. Obviously, is automatic promotion. I think this is a playoff promotion. I think that's the rules for this competition. I think. Where is it? Where is the league overview? Structure. Yeah. So 2 clubs get promoted. Okay, so I think obviously the second one's an automatic promotion then. So that'd be good. We want to be that team. We really want to get into that automatic promotion spot. But we're 12 points off, 23 games left. I mean, we could do it. It's a hard ask, but we could maybe pull it off. So gotta try. Slide hasn't changed. We're not playing over the weekend as we do. So let's move along. I'm gonna do, next time I get the opportunity, I'm gonna look at some training and see what we can do. See if we can improve that a little bit. I might look at that now. I'm going to see if we could change. We're going to change our primary tactic to the one we're actually using now, because we're clearly, we need a bit of work. So with this one, I think we're going to do some, what will we do? Let's do some tactical training around match preparation. We'll do match practice. And then on this one, we'll do what are we going to do? What will we do? Yeah. No, I think we'll need a lighter training. No, that's a bit too much. Play from the back. Physical. No, let's not do anything crazy. Let's work on attacking corners there. And then we'll see how we go. Yeah, we'll just change it that one time. So we'll get some a different bit of training in I really need to, hopefully, if we can get our corners improved, that would be useful. And if we look at our corners, and we'll do on attack. Yeah, so we're doing near post with Ian Taylor. That's what we want. So we'll just try and train and practice those set pieces, that corner on the attack. And, hopefully in a tight game, it's worth a goal for us, right? And we can get a little bit lucky. I think next week what we'll do with our training is we'll do some attacking and defending training as well. That's our staff meeting. Okay, so no. Why would we do that? What? That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I don't think the board will let us do that anyway because we don't have any money. So I don't think the idea of him going on a coaching course is gonna work. But anyway, excellent. So that helped him. He's now very happy. Excellent. Let's keep all of our players happy because happiness is very important. Baker is eligible for a contract. Good for him. Yeah, I knew the board wouldn't approve that. Let's just move on. Hopefully, yeah, like I said, hopefully that corner practice will help us a little bit. That would be good. Kyle Burt. Okay. Right. So I like Burt. He's a good player. I wouldn't want to lose him, but I can't change the whole structure of the team to suit him because that wouldn't work. So he's just going to have to suck it up, basically. I think what we'll do is on this training session, we'll do attack and defend, and then this one we'll do match practice and something else, maybe. Yeah. We'll because I think that's help the tactics a little bit. Column is set to return. Oh, really? That'd be awesome. And Chessman has made the 11. Nice. Okay. He's out for 1 to 2 days. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of people who should be coming back soon. That's nice. Yep, that's okay. High risk of injury. Live dangerously, that's what I say. Everybody, we really need to win this game. Like, this is one of those ones where you have to pick up the full points. We're at home. They're ahead of us in the table. We really need to take all 3 points here. Yeah. It's not really an option to not win this one. Oh, nice. Okay. He doesn't want to leave now. Good for him. He passed his fitness test. Do I want to play him? You know what? I might put him on the bench. And if Makanjula isn't working out, then I can, make some decisions. Where is Column? Yeah, do I? It's a big one. Yeah, I think I'll play him. I'll try and play him for 45 minutes. I think I'll try and get him in on the second half, and we'll see what happens. Okay. Is that the right team? Excuse me. Yeah, I think that's as good as we're going to get. I'm not sure why this guy continues. There we go. We're starting to see them getting comfortable with that, so that's useful. Then we need to just start training the players, I think, in the positions where we're playing them. Okay, let's do that. We'll press him. I don't like being the underdog where we're saying, oh, we've got nothing to lose. Like, I want to win. Okay, here we go. LM Ronnie now. Oh, he just whipped it over. That's disappointing. We've started off pretty brightly, but we need to start getting some shots on target as opposed to just shots. Next highlight is with Folly. Oh, they've sliced us apart here, but I'm not sure why that's not a corner, but I'll take it. Camus now on the set piece to Chessman, who I'm not sure what he was doing there, but wasn't a great ball. Oh, nicely taken by Dankwa. Out to Makanjula, up forward to Chessman now, and Makanjula has it again to Dankwa. Moves it over to his defensive partner, who just lobs the ball forward to nobody in particular. And now, but Dankwa takes it back, and then we lose it out here on the left. That's disappointing. We win the ball back only to lose it. Folly now, looking to cross the ball in, and they do. And that's a nice goal by them. That was just sloppy play on our part. I think it's Yadai out there on the left who just kind of, Dankwa did the work to win it back, and we just gave it away. And I think that's fair to say that's a little bit against the run of play, although their XG is a bit higher, but that's probably off the back of the goal. So we kind of deserve better here. Throw in now, Chessman. Oh. And now we're getting caught in the counterattack after a nothing chance. And we're getting caught out on the counter. And they bring it all the way back out to their defenders. They have it in the center now of the pitch. And they're just knocking it around until they find somebody. Oh. I'm not sure why Bana didn't hold on to that ball, but I don't feel good about it. I'll sort that. No, cancel. Chessman is absolutely shattered at halftime. That's not ideal. If we can get him to the 65th minute, that would be good. Let's we've been unlucky. That's true. We need to get our players through to the 65th-ish minute, I think. before we can start making some changes. Now, LM Ronnie has it forward to Bert, back to LM Ronnie, into Chessman. Bert now has it back and moves it forward to Brennan, who's been very quiet this game. Adai off the bar. Well, that was disappointing from Adai. Good shot from range, but now we have a corner, and Adai is going to take it near post. Can't get it over the head of the near post defender, and Camus rushes back and forwards it up to Adai, who finds Bert. Oh, it was a good attempt to get it in to Taylor, and the move breaks down. I think at the 60-minute mark, we've probably seen enough from some of our players to know that this is not their day. Now, the problem we have is there's just a lot of people we should probably substitute. So the first one that's going to come off is Chessman. And he's going to become the box-to-box midfielder. And now the next question is, do we take off Makanjula? Lowe doesn't look like he's having a great game out there. Dankwa is kind of shattered. Brennan is not having a good game. So there's a lot of opportunities to make changes here. Makanjula is probably the least likely of them all that I should take off, but he's probably the guy. I really need to get some game time into Column. We need to make him, and we'll do that. So we'll make all three of our changes now, and we'll hope for the best for the last 30 minutes. Column now chips the ball forward to nobody in particular. Our set pieces are steaming garbage. Bert picks it up, and he's run into three players, and the ball goes forward to nobody in particular. Taylor now has it back. Gunnarsson to Taylor, back to Gunnarsson, and Gunnarsson chips it in for Adai, who puts it into the 6th or 7th row. We're not putting the ball on the net, so you don't win if you can't get shots on goal. And now we come back for another Foley highlight, and Lowe. Oh, what was that? Bana basically passed the ball to their center forward. I mean, this is a terrible pass back by Lowe. I'm not sure what he's thinking here, but he wins the ball, passes it back to the keeper, almost gives it away, and then the goalkeeper just puts it on the foot of the center forward. This just is what we are, right? We're just not a good team, and we don't deserve to win these games. We are offside there anyway, so we're getting what we deserve here. Taylor now picks it up, sitting on a yellow card, throws it forward to Francisco's in all alone, and scuffs it wide of the net. This is disgusting. It really is not good, right? Adai now has it back to Column, who throws it all the way back to the keeper, who just puts it forward into nobody in particular. And they're going to have a man sent off, but we're in the 94th minute. No, who cares? Free kick now to Dankwa. Francisco has it, puts it forward, and a bit of interplay there, and the game is over. This was not good enough. Yeah, that was just not, that was not it. This is a lost season. It's going to be a long second half. We're nowhere near good enough to even begin to challenge for promotion. We're not gonna do anything here. We're in 14th. We lost the opportunity to pick up points on everybody else ahead of us. Foley has moved further away, so this is pretty much he doesn't feel like he's playing well. Good. He's not playing well. We might have to bring in somebody to score. yeah, yeah. Everybody's happy with the shape, but we can't score. So, uh, fans are less than happy with Neil Lowe. Well, he hasn't played well, but I'm not going to dive into the media with that one. What's our scouting say? Jesper, is he a free? How does he compare with Lowe? Basically the same player. How do you compare with Dankwa or Camus? How do you compare? He's a bit better, except in defending, which is kind of what we need for our defenders, right? I think, how's this lad look? We don't know. He's physically a big lad. Do we just want to bring him in on a trial for 2 weeks? Basically, we're just not. Brennan is just not it, I don't think. Taylor seems to have fallen off the pace a little, so we kind of need to look for some goals. Not ideal. That was that last match was just a completely missed opportunity. Really, really disappointing effort. Not happy. I don't know. It sort of becomes hard. You're halfway into the season. You know you have no chance of promotion. You can't buy players because the team has no money. And he rejected that. Okay, great. So how is we got to compare him to the other players on the team. We need to get is he a right footer by any chance? No, he's a left footer. Let's see. We really need, where are we at actually with our squad? Who do we have out there? Wythe. He's a right footer. How far away is he from being back? He's about a week away. Hopefully he comes back and things improve. What we need to do is start training people in their positions, I think, a little bit more. Yeah, so he's going to play in that position. What are we playing back here? Turn that off. We're playing fullbacks. Okay, so low. We're going to do training. We're going to play you. Yeah, fullback. Okay. Who else? What are we playing these guys as? So they're no nonsense center backs. Okay. Training. Yep. On defend. We'll do the same for him. where is Column can slot in there. He can go away for Paul Black. Column will be development training. We're going to play him at fullback on support. I think they're playing on support, right? Yeah, they're both on support. Okay. So Adai will be he's going to be training as a winger on attack. Yep. Bert is going to be training as a winger on attack. Yep. And Elamrani is going to be a ball-winning midfielder. Yep. I think he's on support. We should check that. He's on defend. Okay, we'll just switch him. Training, ball-winning midfielder on defend. And then Chessman is a box-to-box midfielder on support. Yep. Box-to-box midfielder on support. Yep. And then we'll play Brennan as the pressing forward on attack. Yep. And then Taylor can be the deep lying forward on support. Okay. So we'll train them all in the positions that they're going to play. And we'll see if that sort of helps us a bit. Might do attacking and defensive training if we get a chance here. And see if we can perhaps influence a little bit some of these outcomes. Because realistically, we're not, I don't know, we're just not playing well. We're just mediocre in so many respects. We've got 2 matches, one with a team below us and one with a team above us. We need 6 points here. We can't really mix this up. I think it's probably a good way to. Where are we? Are we here? Yeah, so what we'll do is so we'll practice. Let's practice our defensive shape. Let's practice our attacking movement. We'll confirm that. And then here we'll do what do? We'll do some match preparation here. We'll do that. And then we'll do a rest session maybe. Oh wait, no. Tactical match preparation. And then we'll do a physical rest session. Or recovery session. No, that's not a great time to do that. We're hurting our conditioning. Really, yeah, probably can't have. Let's do that. No, see, that's just hurting our match sharpness. Okay, let's do that one. Let's do a team bonding session. We'll see what happens there. What does this guy want now? Jesus Christ. Let's let Camu deal with it. Because I just am tired of this guy. Okay, what is his problem? I'm not starting enough for my supposed importance. Okay. Perfect. I may just have to get rid of this guy. Okay. What is his? Okay, transfer. Let's add him to the unwanted list. We'll sell him at any price. And we'll be done with it. I just need to get rid of him. I just can't tolerate him playing this way anymore. It's every time I turn around, he's complaining. Okay. Hopefully our defensive shape and our attacking movement, and hopefully we get in a good week of practice here and look good for the next match. This is I've been playing this game for so long, so many years, and this might be one of the most frustrating starts to a save I've ever had. It's kind of like if I was playing this save not on stream, I would seriously consider just bidding it and starting again. Because we're just not very good. We don't look like we're going to get any better. And I'm starting to think that this isn't salvageable at this point. But I hate losing a season, right? I think that's what it is. I hate playing this game and losing a whole season. It just seems like this year is a lost year because there's no improvement coming from it, right? It's not like we look around and say, okay, well, we signed this player and that player and everything's good. It's not like that. So that's kind of infuriating, really. Oh well. And it's very rare that this early in the season I look at things and just think we're not in a position to improve. But okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll let that roll. Got a bit of team bonding going on today. Attend the meeting. Okay. No. 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 Yes. As he feels there's a lack of depth, this movie cannot afford him. Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. Should be. Yep. Yep. Yeah. I agree, actually. He's not playing well. Actually, you know what? Where's the squad? Let's get Cheevers training out there on the left as a winger on attack. Let's get him doing that. Because Yadai hasn't really done the business out there. So I think next game we might actually try Cheevers out there and see if he's going to be any better. Just consistently have players underperforming across the pitch now. Can't resumes full training. Okay, he resumes full training. What's your best foot? Would you? Nah. Where would he fit in? Compare him with Bert. He's a little bit better at most things. It's not really an upgrade. Ah, look at those financials, boy, oh boy. I don't know what we're going to do here. We need to get some points is what we need. We need to get a win, get on a bit of a roll. Because we're not being successful. I think momentum plays such a big part, and when you just can't get any because you keep sort of win one, lose one, win one, lose one. It's very hard to, sort of improve. Yeah, I think that's actually a good change. I think we will make that change. So we'll swap that out. Column is in. He's sort of our worst player, which is a bit frustrating. Who else could we bring in here? Just nobody's any good. We just haven't had anyone. How big is he? He's just a tiny little fella. Yeah, is he ready to go? Could he play? No, he probably can't. Well. Okay. And do we have another striker here somewhere? Because Surridge. He's just too small. Naylor. Too small. Uche. Too slow. Okay, so we don't really have anyone else. Because Brennan has kind of fallen off the pace a bit here. I mean, it's just his goal return has dropped off. But maybe we'll just have to go with it now and see what happens. We're not bad. Oh, well, we're bad, but we're just not. I'm not sure. We're just not. Okay. We're apparently favorites for this match at home. I'd like to think that we're gonna win, but it's difficult to suggest that's the case, to be honest. Hey, Tom Connor, he's completed. Good for him. Oh, good. Look at these guys. Like, what is... Like, these guys are just way overpaid. We just can't afford this. I don't know. I think we'll have to seriously consider our situation next year. Oh, he passed a fitness test. What is his fitness like? Let's get him training fullback on support. And do we want to bring him in? Okay, we'll play him a little bit. This is a worry. Okay. No. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's go. We really need to get a win here. Just can't say it enough. He's nervous. Good. It's an excellent way to start. All right. Let's hope the boys come out and play some good football at the very least. And Laverstock and Ford with the first highlight of the game. And they're going to try and take us wide and cross in. Oh, nice stop by Bana. Wow. Gives up a corner, but man, really need it's nice to see the keeper stop one. And for us to win a ball in the air, which is always good. And Taylor just plunks it forward. It seems like going forward, we've just kind of lost our. Oh, good shot. And Bana with another save. Be nice if Bana could make a few stops for us. We're winning those balls in the air again. You've got Taylor. Play him through, man. Oh, far out. Our through balls are just terrible. We just not. Cheevers now has it out. Chessmain to Taylor, forward to Brennan. Brennan finds Burt, who's broken in alone. And Kyle Burt slots it in the far corner for the 1-0 lead for Infinity at the 16-minute mark. That's what we needed. We need to get up. We need to get 1 or 2 goals to the good and go from there. And now Dankwa has the ball, puts it forward to Taylor, who nods it down to Brennan, who finds Taylor, who hits the woodwork. I've never played this game and seen as many people hit the woodwork as this team does. I still remember that one where even the game sort of said, oh, you've hit the woodwork 6 times. Do you feel unlucky? You reckon? Call him now. And there's another one. That's the second woodwork for Taylor in the game. Like, he's hit the crossbar and the post now. Hugely disappointing. Dankwa, just over the bar. We are all over them. I don't know what that was. That was not a good free kick. And their keeper punts it right back to us. Dankwa now out to Column. Column moving forward finds Chessmain, who forwards it up to Taylor, but back to El Amrani, who chips it in and finds Brennan breaking in, and Brennan misses an open net. This is where this will come back and haunt us, right? This will come back and haunt us. We are the better team. We are playing better, and we're just not capitalizing. And that's what was going to happen. It was inevitable that would happen. We don't deserve this result. We deserve to be winning, and we just can't seem to hit the net. And Burt has it out on the wing and manages to keep it away. El Amrani to Low, who finds Burt in the box. Burt forward, but really can't do much with it. Chessmain picks up the loose ball, and Brennan sort of volleys that into the back of the net, but it's been disallowed for offside. Yeah, he's way offside. I was looking at it, and Burt with the klepto steal there, and makes his run up the pitch slowly but surely. And he's looking like he wants to go coast to coast. He's going to go out wide, try and skin his man. Manages it. Taylor with his third bit of woodwork for the game. Because that's not infuriating or anything like that. Taylor now forward to Burt. Burt is having a solid game. Puts it forward. Brennan can't get on the end of it. Column picks it up. El Amrani shoots from range. There's our 4th bit of woodwork for the game. Just ridiculous, actually. Just absolutely. This is kind of ridiculous. And the dude with a pretty cool mohawk down there. And now we are one bad moment away from losing a game we should be winning, which is frustrating no end. Laverstock and Ford have the ball. They're just knocking around the middle back to their defenders, always finding open men, just casually working their way into our half. Lots of little triangles, and they've finally split our defense, but Bana makes the save and gives up a corner. I would imagine we're going to get knifed in the back here on this corner. Oh, lucky we didn't give away a penalty. No, Okay, let's see if we can make some changes. So Camus, Lowe, and Cheevers are not having the best of days. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna bring him on there. Cheevers is not having a great game. We'll bring Adai on. And everybody else is in reasonable condition. I have no desire to bring on Francisco at the minute. Let's stick with that. Like, this is gross. We should be well up. Let's shout out a bit of encouragement to the team. I think we're gonna have to just go on attack here. We really need these points. In possession, we're no time wasting. We're gonna play much faster. Let's run at the defense. In transition, we're going to counter. Yep. We'll press straight away. We want our goalie distributing it quickly. We'll get him to roll it out. And then when we're not in possession, we'll play with a much higher line. We'll trigger press a lot more. We basically need to play a more aggressive style. And we've managed to deal with that free kick reasonably well. Every single time. Hey, AJ, how are you, mate? Hopefully this pressing will help us. Adai now has the ball back to Colum, who chips it forward to Brennan. And we've lost the ball, but we've managed to pick it back up again. Chessmain to Taylor. Taylor finds Burt. He's in alone, but he's offside, surely. Yeah, he was well offside. So we've hit the post, or we've hit the woodwork 4 times. We've had 2 goals called back for offside. It pretty much sums up everything. And it's the 88th minute, so we should get a knife in the back here with a late goal. I thought that was going to be it just then. There's just no fairness for us not winning that game. It's just not. That's just not right. I kind of am at the point where it's just gotten to be frustrating now. When you're the better team and you hit the post and the woodwork 4 times, get 2 goals called back on offside, you have to start to think that the game engine is kind of not treating you fairly. Cheevers is injured. Perfect. Blames the woodwork. Well, yeah, but we're hitting it so much, right? Whatever. I actually don't care. I actually literally don't care. I'm not going to keep him as a coach next year, so I don't really care if he goes on 8 coaching courses or not. This is impressively frustrating. We should be disappointed when we were a little better than the opposition. Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes, right? We've been better than the opposition a lot lately and ended up just consistently not getting the results. Okay. We're favorites again. Yeah, that's useful. We were favorites last time. Being favorites doesn't seem to help us that much. I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to go look at bringing in more trialists and more loans. See if we can find somebody useful. We might just have to do that. We might just have to bring in people in every single position and try and keep finding people who are better. I think we'll have to do that now because we're... Yeah. Whatever. Be better. Okay. Yep. Let's do that. Let's try and bring in players at every position. Loan. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Loans. Yep. Loan. Didn't we look at this guy already? Okay. Let's see. Even goalie. Yeah, why not? Let's see if we can find a better keeper. Okay. So, if I try and... Can I loan them all? There's no way to try and do a trial for all of them, I don't think. Yep, we'll have to do this. We'll have to get them all in on trial for 2 weeks. And then see who's good and who's not good. Because right now, I think it's fair to say that we could improve in every single position, I think. Biggs for trial, 2 weeks. Isaac Brennan. Yeah. Let's just do that. Okay. So many of them, I'm losing my place. Let's just do that. Transfer, offer, trial, 2 weeks. Let's go back. Two-week trial. We know what he is, but anyway. I think what we'll do is we'll also just go in, excuse me, and if there are people on trial who aren't going to work, weren't going to work out, we'll just release them from their loan, because there's really no point keeping them around the squad at this point. If they're not going to play, we'll just get rid of them. Okay. Well, that was tiresome. I'd like there to be a way that you could just do that for multiple people. So all of our trial offers have been accepted. Oh. This was not. Why is that? What is he? He's a striker. Okay. Yep. Okay, so he's not interested. Okay, he's not interested. Fair enough. Okay, he's not interested. Okay. All right, okay. Well, we got a few of them in. We'll see how they go. We'll just try and see. If we don't win this match, we've got Buckley's winning that one. And then we're pretty much in free fall. Which is not where you want to be. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Available players. Who are they? No. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll make him unavailable. Him unavailable. Him unavailable. Him unavailable. He can be unavailable. As can he. And the rest of them can play. So we'll get some of them at least. Some match time. Because they are decidedly lacking in match fitness, one would think. Yeah. We really, like, that was kind of, if you go back and we look at the schedule, these were two matches we needed to win. We needed 6 points here. And so to pick up 1 point from 6 pretty much kills our season, right? We're now 15 points down with 21 games left. Like, we've got no chance of actually moving forward. Even if we went on a really good run right now, it would be unlikely that we would be able to successfully pull it off. So White can go in there. Black can go in there. We'll bring Yadai on for him. And we really need to have a midfielder. Okay, let's bring this guy in here. He was okay. We'll see what happens. We've got a lot of guys who are injured and tired, but needs must. Okay. If El Amrani is not going to play that role, then we're going to get somebody else to do it. We really need to get this win here. I can't really, stress it enough. Wythe now with the throw to El Amrani, back to Wythe, who punts the ball forward into Brennan. Brennan finds Burt, who's in alone but takes it out wide, and then passes it to absolutely nobody in the center of the box. El Amrani now finds Burt. Back to El Amrani in a little triangle with Taylor and Chessmain. Burt out to Wythe. Wythe takes his man out wide. Tries to find Brennan in the middle, but can't. Burt steals the ball back, moves it in. Adai, after one game on the bench, Adai seems to have come alive. That was a good play out there by Burt. He stole the ball and then crossed it in. Good plays by that man. The rain is bucketing down. And Colum is getting a lecture from the referee here. And Ash United hit the woodwork. Oh, they're having a bit of us. Why are you passing it back to the keeper in that position? Don't do that. All right, Wythe now picks it up again and puts it forward to Burt. And Burt takes it out wide, crosses it in the middle, finds Brennan, who just misses the far post with his header. It's a good effort, but and Adai, who's everywhere, drops back and picks it up. Oh, nice play. Chip on by Brennan. Taylor. We should just call him Woodwork. Because that's just ridiculous. This dude, he hits the bar so often. It's silly. It's hard to believe. Brennan now takes the ball down, beats his man. Oh, he's fouled in the box, Mr. Referee. We have a penalty coming up here to take ourselves 2-0 up. Colum steps forward, puts it right at the keeper. When you're bad, you're bad. There's really not a nice way to say it. When your team is not good, you're missing penalties and everything. Colum now with the free kick. I don't know, man. We're just not a good football club. Taylor picks it up, and he finds Brennan in. Brennan is in all alone, and Brennan just skies the ball over the keeper. This match should not be this close. We are all over this team. But we're playing like a team who's just mentally and emotionally not in it. Ash United now bringing the ball forward. Taylor tries to move in and take it away, but can't quite win the challenge. And Colum will have now just picked up a red card because of course he did. Of course. That's how this game rolls. Okay. Brennan can come off. Actually, Camus can come off because he's playing terrible. We'll bring I don't even know what to do here. Wythe is basically out on his feet. We'll bring him off, and we'll move. Yeah, let's just do that. Actually, you know what? We'll put him back there. We'll put him over there. Put him in there. Let's go. We'll see what happens here. Let's just... out of possession. We'll just drop them all back a bit. Yeah. Hold our shape. We'll roll it out. We'll slow down the pace. We'll slow the tempo down ever so slightly. We'll waste lots of time. We'll pass slightly shorter and try and hold on to the ball a bit. Okay. And we'll probably drop to a balanced mentality and hope for the best. This is going to probably be the knife in the back, I would suggest, this free kick. Oh. Oh, man. The game's just playing with us now, right? Taylor picks it up, throws it forward to nobody in particular. They're just pounding the ball in off our players' heads. Chessmain up to Adai, back to Chessmain, who's playing entirely out of position, throws it forward to Dankwa. And we're just giving the ball away. And they've just sprung. And Obano with the save. This is kind of gross, right? Like, we deserve to win this game. And it's like the game is just cheesing on us now. Just to punish us late, I would suspect. I suspect we'll have a goal against us here any minute now. That's just ridiculous. It's just an absolutely ridiculous result, all things considered. Yadai with a solid win. It's crazy. You know, we needed to win that game, right? Like, they're the worst team in the division. They're rock bottom. So we have to win that game. But, like, yellow cards, red cards, missed penalties, woodwork everywhere. Incredibly infuriating. Just impressive and difficult. But 3 points is 3 points. Where are we? We've moved up to 11th. Crazy. Absolutely insane. Column is banned. Adai shines. Praise Adai. Put my arm around him. You were at your creative best. Column accepts is fine. Everybody's praising Adai. Let's go. All right. Well, that was helpful. I wonder, how are some of our lone players doing? Okay. Isaac Brennan. Okay. Sean Lomax. Okay. Okay. guy. Calvert. There's a lot of guys here. Steve Webbo. Okay. Dan Fuller. American left back. Jew Mercy Nlandu. It's an English name if I ever saw one. Graham Bell. Well, we're getting there. No. Move on. Yes. Okay, end meeting. Okay, let's let him take those. Okay. Well, hopefully some of our injured players will get a bit more recovery time in here, and we'll learn a little bit about our trialists and see if there's any of those guys we can bring in. I think we'll terminate some loans that we have at the moment that are not sort of guys who aren't playing or whatever, or who don't look like they will play. I think we might bring some of those to a Lloyd Cross. Who's he? On trial. He's playing out on the right side with a weak right foot, so he's inverted. Okay. Nope. Tell us about this young lad. He's fairly big. Eric Rummel. You're kind of not very good. What position is he, though? Central midfielder on support. Defensive center. Is he a big lad? He's all right. Maybe we just... Okay. Josiah Goodwin. A good, strong right foot. We got Bert out there playing well now, so maybe we'll just see how we go. Get through this week, look at our loan players at the end of it, make some decisions on whether or not to terminate a few loans, maybe bring in a couple of others. Let's start at the top. Okay. So Alex McGraw. You're right back. How do you compare with Wythe? Wythe is better at everything than you are, except he's not as fast. Are you? What are your physicals like? Okay. Can't. Where do you play? You're an advanced playmaker. And how do you compare to El Emrani? El Emrani. You're sort of better at everything. You know what? How is El Emrani playing? El Emrani. He's all right, I guess. Camus has kind of fallen off the pace. Who is that? Alex McGraw. Wythe is better at everything. I think we'll stick with Wythe out there. Okay, Barton. Whoops, Barton. Can't really see yet. He's a determined kid. We might see how we go in a few days, and then make some decisions. Okay. No, move on. Move on. Yes, we'll place him on the transfer unwanted list. Sell at any price. Piotrowski. Okay. Move on. Sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Move on. Our club atmosphere is not in good shape. Yeah, we'll schedule that for after. End meeting. Okay. Okay. That was a good talk. That was valuable. Wythe resumes full training. That's good. Okay. You're not part of my plans. Okay. I don't care about his unhappiness. He can go away. Let's just get rid of him. Let's just move him to. How old is he? Let's. He's on the unwanted list. Let's just move him to the under 23s. Let's just get him out of the side. We'll just get rid of him. We don't need him around the team. He's a bad influence. He's replaceable. Yep. Yep. He's just not good enough. We may terminate that loan. I like him. I think he's all right. I think if Bert wasn't playing well, we would probably be playing him. But he's just not. Bert's just been good, so. And we're not at the point now where we can afford or would want rotation. So it's unfortunate for him, I guess. We're just got to be. What are we at here? I mean, if we could, I don't know. I'm going to stop trying to predict what could happen if we win some games. We just got to actually start winning them. I mean, this game doesn't look winnable. That game must be winnable. Like, we have to win that one. Yep, he's for sale at any price. have available to us? Not really that much. Oh well. Team of the week. We got nothing there. We didn't deserve to have anyone in Team of the Week, if we're being brutally honest. Adai probably deserved it, if we're going to be fair. He played well. He probably could have a look in, but yeah, it's hard. What else is going to come into our direction this time and slow us down? Okay. I think our previous meeting with them we did okay, but I think that was in the cup match. I think we beat them in the cup, so it's not really the same, I guess. Bit of drizzle around the place. It's pretty. All right. No. Declan McGregor. Why are we praising the other team? Okay. Okay. It'd be nice to just have one of those games where they hit the woodwork 6 times and we get lucky. That would be nice. I'm going to look at my penalty takers because Column probably shouldn't be taking penalties for us, one would thought. After that last effort. What do we got here? Tactics, set pieces, penalties. Let's quick pick. Okay. Anybody? Yadai, Chessman, El Amrani. Not you. Okay, that'll be. So, who? Dankwa. Yadai. I actually think he should go up the top, maybe. Let's do that. Yep. And anybody who scored 2 goals should take penalties. Okay. We should look at those trialists again, because maybe some of them will be useful at something. Right now we're struggling right this second with everything. What do we got? Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay, you guys are all unavailable. Okay. All right. So how are you comparing to Yadai? Adai. not as good in the air. You're a bit quicker. You're not good at defending, but you're better at attacking. Okay, so you're good. Okay, you're an upgrade. Lomax. You're not as good as Column. Compare him with Column. They're different players, right? Okay. Compare this dude to Bert. He's better in everything except he's not as fast. But better is subjective because okay. Big Z. Compare with Bert. Again, you're better at pretty much everything except you're not as fast. Webb. Let's compare you with Banna. Okay, so Banna is better. So you're going to compare with Column. Column is better. Okay, that's a good thing. Now, where are you? You're a ball-winning midfielder and a box-to-box midfielder. So let's compare you with LM Ronnie. You're much of muchness. Okay. You're a central defender. So let's compare you with Camus. You're just about better at everything. A little bit. But you're not big. Physicals are not there. Okay. Forshaw. Column. You're not as good. And you're with Wythe. You're kind of the same player, really. What are your physicals like? You're very small. Okay, let's compare you with Bert. Again, you're better at most things, but you're just not as fast. You are faster. Column. Different kind of player. Coomer. Barton. I think we already compared you to Wythe. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Sort of same player, really. You are comparison with Adai. You're both the same. You're not really much of an upgrade. Clenahan, how do you compare with Banna? Banna's just better. Okay, so we can end your trial. Hello. Compare with, what are you pressing forward? You're faster. Not as good in the air as Brennan, but your attack and everything's better. You're just like a marginal upgrade. Stamina. You're not strong. We might bring you in. On loan as our extra forward. So we can terminate your loan. You cannot be recalled. You'll play up front. You'll be a squad player. Okay. Yep. Let's get him in. All right, we'll come back to those guys. Hey, Tony, how are you, bud? You have nothing to play. Have you given up on old Warzone as well? It's only, I don't know if you have Modern Warfare 2, but it's only 2 weeks till the beta, or 10 days till the open beta. So, and then 5 weeks after that, or 4 weeks after the beta ends, you'd play, but so many issues. So many issues in the game, or you have some issues. They've accepted the offer. Lovely, lovely. The game. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just kind of, I've just sort of lost a bit of the passion for it, if we're being honest. Column is suspended. So, who do I want to get back there? Mac and Jula, I guess. Yeah, I just, in all honesty, I can't do it to myself anymore. Yeah, that's exactly right. And I've been saying it for a long time. That game, for whatever reason, they've decided that casual playing of that game is not as important as sweats. So, everything is about the sweaty players, and as a result, it's not a lot of fun. So, there's not much you can do, to be honest. Especially so when they take plunder out, it basically becomes unplayable, right? Like that Sticks and Stones mode. That Sticks and Stones mode was fun for about 10 minutes, and then you eventually run into a sweat squad 4 stacking in what is effectively just a melee game. And then it's just not fun at all. So, Chessman with the chip. Yeah, so that was what happened. Harriet and I were playing that for about 5 or 10 minutes. We had a really good time. We really enjoyed it. And then we ran into the sweatiest. Oh, that was a good shot from outside the box. We ran into a 4 stack. Yeah, duos would be good. But yeah, we ran into a 4 stack, and they were just, I mean, they were literally holding hands, and you can't compete with that in that kind of a game mode, especially if there's only 2 of you. Oh, how did they not put that in the back of the net? So it is what it is, right? You sort of sort of stuck with it. And to not have plunder in for that just means that, you know, you can't. And then there's that stupid limited time game mode, which I think genuinely, every single person who's played that game, that mode, would argue that this is the worst LTM they've ever had. That the villains one. I'm not sure who thought that kind of an S&D mode would be a good thing in, but you know, I don't know. Just consistently can't get our team. Oh, more woodwork. What a shock. We can't just consistently get this team playing well. I don't really understand why. I mean, you look at this and you sort of think, well, we probably deserve to win here, but we're not going to. We'll have to bring him on. Who else is not playing well? Had I... I think we'll have to go to a more pressing style. Transition, counter, distribute quickly, roll it out. Let's go. Much higher tempo. Don't waste any time. Run at them. Yep. Gonna just have to push. Don't really have much of a choice here. Why are we playing it back to the keeper? Brennan now can't win the aerial challenge. I mean, he's nearly 6'6" or something. They're just swinging it out wide, finding players in the middle. Maguire. And we'll give up a penalty there because that's the way this game rolls. Hit some woodwork, give up some penalties. Be the better team, but still lose. Just infuriating. I don't care. Just infuriating. Taylor off the corner. I can't envision. I mean, Burt now. Wide. Everybody there, but nobody playing for the ball. Chessmain has it now. Black to Chessmain. Back to El Amrani into Chessmain. Burt, Taylor, interplay. We're just moving the ball around nicely, but we're not really getting into a position to shoot. But we'll hit the woodwork. And then we'll just bounce it on off the keeper, because of course we will. It's a big gaping net there. Why on earth would we ever hope to score? What is going on here? This is crazy. Baker finds Burt. Burt saying, I don't know what he's doing. Oh my goodness. Penalty. To tie it up. Dankwa is going to step up and take it. And scores 2-0 in the unlikeliest of outcomes. The absolute unlikeliest of outcomes. You know what? Let's go for it. Why not, man? Let's shout some encouragement. Let's go for it. let's see if we can steal a win here. Bert now. Taylor. Oh, I thought we were gonna get a late one and steal a game, but another draw. See, again, we deserve to win. Like we just consistently playing well enough that we should be winning these games, but then we're not. It's absolutely infuriating. That was a game that would have been good to win because they're so far ahead of us in points. To take points off them, one, sets them back, but two, moves us up on them. But I think any aspiration we have for promotion this year is completely wasted and lost. We're just bleeding money. Our team's not very good. So I think we're going to get what we get. We'll have to look at these trial lists again. Bert shines. He did play well. Okay. We'll have to make a decision about these trialists, I think. And I think it's just going to be a case if they're better than what we have, we'll bring them in. Because we really need to I've talked to this dude so many times about that loan. The dude's playing all the time. He's playing well. Leave him alone. Maybe what we need to do this. Where is this Uche guy? Like, what is he? He's a striker. I don't understand. Just keep saying how great he is. Bohemia. I think we'll give him a bit of a run next game if he comes in on trial on loan for us. Okay. Let's we'll have to deal with these trialists now. Squad depth. Okay, so Bohemia, we're going to try and, we already have him in, right? Oh, okay, we've already got that in flight. Okay. Isaac Brennan, we're going to try and bring you in on loan. We're going to exclude that. We're going to exclude that. We're going to say none. We're going to make you a squad player. We're going to suggest terms. We're going to make an offer for you. Okay. Lloyd Cross. Let's compare you with Bert. You know what? We'll bring you in anyway. Make an offer. Loan. No. Yes. Suggest. Make offer. Yep. Okay. So he's coming in. to bring you in. What I might do is I might start rotating in some players. And see what happens. Compare him with El Amrani. He's kind of better at everything. Okay. Let's bring you in. No. We'll take that off. Okay. What are you? You're a left footer. Let's compare you with Column. No. But you can play out there on the right. You know what? Let's get you in. We just need to start playing. We need to just start playing our best team. On the day, I think. Okay, Sean Lomax. How do you compare with Camus? More or less the same player. You're a little bit slower, not as good in the air. Yeah. About you. You're just a bit better and faster. But I think you weren't as big, right? You're too small. Column. Okay. Okay, Webbo. Let's look at these. Compare you with Bana. I think Bana is a better keeper. I'm not even sure why he would appear on the same depth chart. Okay. That'll probably do. And then we'll just let all those trials end and see what happens now. Okay. Accepted. 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 Let's just get that in the box. I'm not interested in the staff meeting this week. We need to get. I wouldn't mind looking at the schedule and see how we've gone, because we seem to have moved up, but I don't know how. I'm not sure how we've moved forward in the standings, but it would appear that we have. Okay. He's unhappy again. He's playing a lot. Does it really matter? Okay. Coaching advice. No. No. Get lost. Okay. Accept. Yep. He appreciates you. Yep. Whatever. He's just playing well. I just wish he would stop moaning about where he's playing. I think we need to look at who the best players in the division are next year and see if we can pick up one or two of them. All right. All right. Wow. So we lost $5,000. We'll lose, losing about 5,000 a month. Where are we losing the most money? Like, what is our can we look back? We'll have to see, I guess. Where are we spending the most money? Scouting, player wages, travel costs, staff. Staff is the big one. We need to fundraising. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think the what's a good way to describe this? I think as an as a company, the way that Warzone is managed by Raven is not good, and that's probably pretty obvious, but it's not good, right? It's geared to it's geared towards a select group of players, and the bulk of the player base are not that player. I think that's probably the simple truth of it. Okay, so the board are pleased. They're pleased with the results. They're pleased with the performance in the transfer market. They believe it's been okay. Fans think we could have done better. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. Accept. Continue. Yeah. And you don't know, and so my problem is that you could sort of look at it and say, well, Warzone 2 is coming in 2 months, really. November 16th. Right? And hopefully that'll be better. But, what's that based on? Really? That optimism. It's not really based on anything. No, so I've been hearing rumors going back to March now, right? So in March, when they were talking about, Warzone 2 is coming and it's going to be a year from now, it's going to be March 2023, I was hearing rumors that it was coming this year. And nobody was saying that. And I kept hearing it. And then in May, somebody said to me in Twitter and DMs, it's definitely coming before the end of this year. And it's probably going to come with Season 1 of Warzone, or with Modern Warfare. it with the season 1 pack, it's probably going to be ready. And again, nobody was talking about that publicly, but I'd heard it from a source. And then it was. And I have DMs with people where I can prove what I'm saying, that I did in fact say that it was coming this year, and it was coming with season 1. And I think the game has Warzone 2. I think Warzone 2 has been further along in its development cycle than a lot of people let on, or a lot of people knew. It's probably a better way of describing it. So I don't think it's too soon. I think it's on time. I think that's been their plan all along. So what's our easy win predicted, of course. Okay, so Isaac Brennan. Let's get Column. Where is he? Where is Column? What happened to him? I've sort of lost somebody. What? Where is he? Am I just not seeing him? Oh, there. Jesus, how did I miss him? It's like my brain wasn't working. Okay. We'll leave him in there. How did Yadai play last game? You know what? We might just bring him in and put him there. Who else we have? You can come in for this guy. And we'll start with that. Do we have that other center? Oh, I don't think he's come through yet. Okay. What? Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we'll see a small map released for Warzone 2 in the March or April timeframe. So I think the Rebirth replacement will come at some point. I'm not a fan of that idea. I think it splits the player base. I also knew, and again, I have DMs and Twitter to prove it. I also knew that months ago that Raven had been given funding to continue supporting Warzone, Modern Warfare, and Sledgehammer will continue with Vanguard for next year, and I think Cold War. I think Sledgehammer will carry on with Cold War for another year. So that Warzone family will get supported for another year. Which is, I mean, it's good. I think the problem with I think the problem with Rebirth is that it splits the player base, and it drags players out of the full BR mode. I personally don't think they should do small maps like that. I think they should just have a Warzone map. And I think every year they should come out with a new Warzone map. Every year. And change it throughout the year. But I don't think they should have a small map. Because if people want to play the small maps, then go play Ground War or whatever that is. Right? Have a resurgence mode in Ground War or something like that. Well, they can, right? Because Warzone 2 is not going to have that map on launch. They're not having a small resurgence map on launch. So if people want to play that, more power to them. But they're not gonna get the Warzone 2 experience, and there's no guarantee there will be a second year of support for Warzone 2. Or sorry, Warzone, the original Warzone, whatever they're calling now, Warzone Caldera. There's no guarantee that that's going to be supported in 2024. They might just turn it off. They'll still provide the multiplayer, but they'll shut down Warzone, right? So then they'll lose those maps. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I think they should have Warzone as a BR straight up. And if anybody wants to play Resurgence or any of that stuff, just play the premium titles, buy the games, and go from there. Okay. What do we got? Might put him in there. And who else? Okay, that'll do. Actually, you know what? Let's try that. No, let's bring him on as a substitute. Well, yeah, I think, Modern Warfare 2 will come, Warzone will come. They'll still have DMZ, which is the new sort of extraction version, right? The new extraction looter shooter, in the vein of Tarkov. I think they're going to have Ground War still. So there's a ton of options for people who want to play. To then throw in a small map that just drags away players. It drags away the people who used to play Verdansk now don't play it. They play Rebirth over and over and over again. And the problem I have with Rebirth is every game plays the same. It's just there's no variety. So what do we got going on here? I mean, we're the better team-ish. But the highlights are all going against us. Oh. Let's go get it out. Yep. All right. So the clearance has come out and Taylor's picked up the ball. He's got Burt in front of him, but Taylor's going to make the run. He slots it into Burt, who's on the break. Burt throws it across. Easy goal for Brennan. Well, yeah, that's exactly right. They want to play that's exactly right. They're COD players who want to play TDM on a bigger map. That's exactly what it is. It's they want to just be pretend little sweats, and the game isn't fun for anybody other than them, and they just rage at each other. Oh yeah. Ian Brennan in his first game picks up a goal on the rebound off the header from Taylor. Burt again doing the hard work on out wide to get the cross in. Taylor, their keeper, made a good save there. Pearson, he did well to come out and get his arms in front of that header, but the rebound just didn't fall his way. Collum with the throw to Brennan. Brennan with the cross wide. Aaron Brennan now has the ball. Out wide, crosses in. Taylor. And we are absolutely running Millbrook with the sword. We are firing on all cylinders here. Yeah, let's go. All right. Still, this down here is not ideal, but we might make some changes and try and put some other players on. Camus now runs back and slowly picks up the ball. Plays it all the way back to Bana. Moves it forward to Dankwa, back to Camus. And now we're just moving it forward slowly through Burt. Chessmain in the center. Aaron Brennan back to the fullback column. Chessmain. The Brennan's passing it through, and now Taylor's in. And he missed on the outside of the far post. It's a good shot. Just a bit wide. Corner now from Millbrook. They get a head on it, but nowhere near the goal. Let's change a clock now. So let's replace for fatigue. So we'll start with Ian Taylor. We'll bring on the new boy, Buhinia. Who else? Camus is just woeful, so he'll get to come off. And we can bring in Kant or Yadai for okay. Should we bring in let's get Kant some time out there on the wing in place of Burt and give Burt a bit of a break. And we'll go with that. And let's see how we go. Millbrook now with the ball. Trying to work their way in. They've worked their way in. Bana with the save and has given up the corner. This is pretty comfortable, but you never know. Oh, ball is just bobbling around in the crease for another corner for Millbrook. Just sort of getting our bodies in front of it, which is good. Ooh, wish we'd win some of those aerial headers off corners, but we just seem utterly incapable. Dankwa now with the free. Oh, huge curl. I thought for a second that one was going to dip as well. That would have been something. Second half's been pretty good for Millbrook, considering. Bana with the long clearance on the goal kick. And we're sort of taking our foot off the accelerator here. Casagrande. Great name. Do it. And again, didn't get up for the header. They've had a lot of shots, but not a lot on target. And yeah, since the second half, we were pretty flat, but that's all right. Win is a win is a win is a win. Well done. That was a good win. Let's go. A lot of guys got some game time, got a few goals, picked up our 3 points. All good stuff. All things you like to see. I'm feeling a little bit better, but about where we're at the moment. But I think we've picked up a couple of wins against teams that we had to beat. They were so far below us, we really did have to beat them. So it's not like we've stolen points or stolen a win from somebody we had no right beating, but we're now in 9th. Yikes. Suddenly, I mean, like, you know, Brennan impresses. He's very happy. We're all very happy. White has been suspended. He's just continuing to be fined. I don't know. I guess. I mean, we really be nice to get those points there, right? Like that's kind of the one we want. If you look at the schedule, we haven't lost in 4. We're 2 wins and 2 draws. I mean, we seem to have kind of turned a bit of a corner, but we're just not dominant. We're just not, I don't know. I mean, we're winning games, but they're weird. All right, so Comer is in. Need to get a replacement for Wythe out there. Brennan was good last game. Do we leave him out there again and let Adai sit? Press was impressed, but no one's surprised. He was inspiring. That's good. Yeah. I think we'll sit Camus for the next game. I think we'll try one of these new guys in the center of defense. And we'll play them with Dankwa. Because ultimately what you'd really like is to get 2 really good center backs and then play Dankwa in the midfield, right? That would be ideal. But there we go. So he's a midfielder as well, except I think that's what we'll do for this upcoming game. Is we'll sit Camus out. What is this dude? He's quick. I think we should be fine. Actually, let's compare him. Let's compare him with who do we got out there? Isaac Brennan. I think Brennan's better. This dude Manley's just a little bit quicker. Okay, so he doesn't help us. Potoku. Compare him with Camus. Camus is just a better player. He's a bigger lad. Oh, I reckon this might be a good play here, Camus. Let's compare let's compare him with Lomax. Okay. He's better. Make an offer alone. No. None. Squad. Suggest. Make offer. Let's just go with it and see. I think we've kind of gotten to the point where Camus is not it, right? We need to just sort of accept that he's probably not the answer to any question that's being asked. So Wythe, Wythe, we'll leave Bird in, and we'll try Wythe out. Wythe is out, so we'll play somebody else out there in Camus. We'll see if rotating those guys through helps us. Like to have a right footer in place of Camus, I think. Yep. I mean, our team is just littered with loans now. There's guys who will not get a look in. We should probably just clear some of them out, actually. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll clear some of these guys out now that guy's come in. Squad depth. Okay. He's... How does he compare, really, with Bert? He's kind of a better player, except he's just not as quick. Okay. Let's compare him with that guy, Leonor. They are the same player, basically. Okay. Well, there's no need to get rid of them. Dankwa. We didn't bring in anyone to play defense? Is that... Get a central defender out of that? Yikes. That's rough. Okay, let's go to transfers. Director of football. Suggest some transfers. We need a lone central defender. Lomax and Graham Bell. Jamie Forbes. We didn't offer him. we offer this guy? Camus. He's better. Why didn't we offer him? Okay. Okay. Yep. Compare him with Camus. And again, he's just kind of better. But he's a bit slow. He's small. That's why we didn't do it. Okay. Let's bring you in on trial. Okay, so we'll clear that out. Continue. I'm disappointed we didn't bring in anyone to play in center. I think we'll maybe play Black in there for a game. Camus not played well recently, so might just be the opportunity just to bring somebody else in. Bell offers accepted. Forbes offers accepted. He rejects coming to us. Okay, so that's fine. Prince set to move. Ah, there we go. Accept. How does he compare with? Is he a right footer? Yes. And he's just better. Okay, so we'll play him next game. Over Camus. And we'll go from there. We have a very big squad now. Mostly lone players. But it would be nice to get a win here. I don't think we would go ahead of these guys, but we would certainly put ourselves in a position where we're competing with them again. I think it's just a matter of it's consolidating and then chipping away up, consolidate, chip our way up, and I don't think we'll be able to make up the ground, but because we're past the halfway point of the season. But maybe there's no victory here if we don't get promoted. There's no win, so it doesn't really matter. It's kind of a lost year, to be honest. They're angry about wasting a lone spot. Okay. Easy win. I'm not sure what's going on here, but we seem to have become favorites all the time. For every match, we seem to have suddenly become the favorite, which is pretty weird because we're just not that good. But, we'll take it. We're at home, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a home field advantage. Home ground. Okay, what does our squad look like now with our squad depth? Yeah, Prince is there. I think we'll leave Isaac Brennan in. We'll leave Bert in. Cromer is here. He's a weak on the right foot, but you know what? Maybe we'll give him a shot. Let's go. Let's hope. We'll bring Prince in. We'll bring Cromer in. We'll leave Brennan in. We'll see if we can just kind of stabilize the team a little bit. Let's see who. He can go. Let's not let him go. Let's not let him play. He can't go. Hopefully, a couple of these changes will help us. I think Camus, I don't know, is he's jaded or what, but he's just in a bad run of form. And that's not, can't have that. Okay. All right. Who are we gonna test out there? Cromer. Do we have anyone else? Okay. Cromer. Yep. Let's do that with him. Let's just push him forward a bit, see what happens. And then Camus will sit him down for a little bit in favor of Prince. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. That's fine. Let's go. Hopefully. We'll carry our last performance in. Let's go. Ooh. So Column is looking like the dude who's going to be the weak link today, which makes a bit of sense. And he's got booked already. And this is the first little test out here for the new back. Brennan slows the play down, passes it to the other Brennan. Now Chessmain moves it forward to Taylor in quick little plays and triangles to get the ball forward. We're going to go all the way back to the keeper. Hopefully doesn't just punt it, but he does. Taylor with the header on. Brennan is in alone and back of the net. That is that is Route 1 football, ladies and gentlemen. You can go all the way back to the keeper, who punts it forward to the tall man up the front, who heads it on for his strike partner to sprint past the defender and slot it coolly into the back of the goal. Route 1 football in the lower leagues. That's what it looks like. And we'll take the 1-0 lead. So today's poor player is Callum and El Amrani. That's weird. He's never been below average. Prince is not having a good first game. We may have to look at making a few changes back there. I think we're doing well. Let's keep it rolling. And now Ian Brennan picks it up and he's going to sprint down the field. He'll probably drop it back here. Chessmain supporting. Aaron Brennan throws it back to Dankwa, who moves forward and finds Taylor in the center of the park. El Amrani, Comer. Comer has come in as that inverted wing-back position. Bert, who's been quiet today, now is out wide, and he's going to whip the cross in, and he finds Ian Brennan in. 2 goals, 2 games. That's it was a great cross by Bert. I'm not sure what their defender was doing here, but is what it is. He allows his man to beat him in the air. I don't think Brennan is a big fella either, so we'll take it. And now with a Chessmain with the free kick wide. Dankwa off the bar. Disappointing. Taylor throws it back to Column, and the play breaks down. give ourselves a little bit of time here. Let's see what happens. That's not a good play by El Emrani. Just heading the ball out of the midfield to nobody in particular. Ooh, they've sliced us apart, and we get absolutely just cut to ribbons in the midfield. Not what we wanted. Okay, we've seen enough from Column today. Thanks. Make that substitution a clock time. So what do we got here? Okay, we're gonna switch those around. We're gonna turn that back to a regular fullback on support role. Camus is a right footer from memory. Yeah. Might throw him out there and hope for the best. And we'll get El Emrani off because he's not having a good game. And for now, that'll do. And hopefully our defense holds up. Oh, no. No. Come on. What's the keeper doing? How does he do? What is this? Oh man, that's soul destroying. Okay. That is absolutely soul destroying. That's just the game just saying, nah, sorry, you can't win. We'll play up. We'll counter press when it's been lost. We'll distribute the ball quickly. We'll roll it out. We're going to go super high tempo. We're never going to waste time. We're going to run at them. Wow. That's just painful. We've just got everybody and their brother on yellow cards. Oh man, every time the keeper touches the ball, I just cringe. Are we going to blow a 2-0 lead here? Surely not. Taylor, I thought he was going to slip past his defender there, but nope, not the play. They're going to cut us open here. I can see it coming. Aaron Brennan now puts it wide. Burt is wide open, and I don't know. That's just not the finish, man. That's not the move. Our attack is playing really well, but our defense is just a shambles right now. Far out. I thought that was going in. This is one of those games where we deserve more than we're getting. Taylor. Oh, come on. We need a better replay than that. Like, what's going on here? Yeah, that's a disappointing outcome. To blow a 2-0 lead like that. Yeah. We should have won. We just can't seem to take points with teams in like full points from teams in front of us. We're just not capable of it. I'm not sure what it is. We just have every game like this. We have 3 or 4 players who just don't play well. It's pretty frustrating, to be honest. Just too many yellow cards. Yeah. Not a great set of results again. But, we've dropped down to 10th. We're 12 points out with 17 games to play, so I'd say the season's pretty much shot. But that's the way. Yeah, he did play pretty well. Five unbeaten. Morale is improved, which is important. I don't know, man. You know, just have too many guys who are not playing well at the moment. We may need to look at replacing El Amrani. Cullum, who I was kind of banking on being our star, isn't really that. Do we have another? Did we sign? No, we sort of didn't. What is his nat? He's a wing back on attack. Do we just want to just? But he's good at this position too. It's a hard one. Just let him run, maybe. Lack of determination. I mean, is that a problem generally? Doesn't feel comfortable playing in big matches. To not properly fulfill, inconsistent. He's actually been okay. He's arguably our best player. So that's not useful. What's currently lacks intelligence. Needs clinical. Yeah, that's true. Unambitious. He's operating at the level. He's very one-footed. Like, where are the guys who have been letting us down? Like, what's going on with this guy? Poor heading. Doesn't like big matches. Poor when it comes to marking. Okay. I don't know. He's just not been good the last 5 games, right? Like, that's just not good enough. Why is it not good enough? Lack of a team ethic. Far out. Inconsistent. We just have mentally weak players. And that's actually probably what's going on here. The side is just mentally weak. How is Ian Taylor? He seems like a solid player. He doesn't get stuck into challenges. Doesn't feel comfortable in big matches. Poor intelligence, inconsistent, one-footed. Okay. Jumping, versatility. Okay. He's professional. Well, I think we'll call it there for stream for the night. I don't know. Just looking at where we got to. In the last 5 games, we've drawn 3 of them and won 2. And if you go back to the last 8 games, we've won 4, lost 1, and tied 3. So, I mean, there's progress there, but it's just not enough. Need to need to really think about finishing off this season, and then what do we need to do to be better for next year? Because we can't have a second year of this. So I guess it's just get this season out of the way and go from there. But anyway, we'll be back at it again tomorrow. Thanks to everyone, AJ, Tony, everyone who dropped in, said hi, Regina. Yeah, it's frustrating games. I mean, we seem like we're coming good, but it's probably not enough. We still got our Wessex League Cup to come, but doesn't seem like we're going to get to the place we wanted to get to. But you know what? The board is happy. We'll get another season out of it. Our finances are kind of dismal, but is what it is. Can't help that. They just didn't give us enough money. So we are what we are. But yeah. All good. Anyway, thanks everyone. Thanks Tony. And we'll be back again tomorrow night and carry on with the stream. Cheers.